Government has chosen policy continuity over everything else, placing RBI Deputy Governor Urjit Patel in Raghuram Rajan's shoes. Lata, now this is something that the market was watching out for. Everyone's talking about continuity, but I mean, what's the immediate sense? How is Mint Street taking this?
Well, it is extremely positive from the Reserve Bank's point of view because it is continuity. And the key pillars of the Rajan era, which is strong macros, control over inflation, a stable currency, and fiscal discipline, which he always insisted on, are the big contributions that Urjit Patel actually made to the Reserve Bank. The monetary policy framework, which has all these advised the Monetary Policy Committee to make the policy to chase CPI inflation rather than WPI, to bring it down to 4% in course of time and keep it in a plus minus 2% band, are all recommendations from the Urjit panel report. As well, he has a seminal paper, or rather several seminal papers, along with William Bowter, who was a former policymaker for the Bank of England and then is now with the chief economist of Citibank. A series of papers which speak about the importance of fiscal discipline and the innate danger of printing too much currency to bridge the gap between income and expenditure of the government. So, you know, he comes with severe fiscal discipline rules as well as inflation control credentials. Very good for the macros of the country, no two ways about it. There may be niggling worries, like for instance, the bond markets lost a bit today, 5 basis point rise in yields in early morning trades. That's because it's feared that since he doesn't like money printing, he may not do too much of open market purchases, may not keep liquidity flush. But these will be passing worries. Ultimately, the markets are going to be happy with someone who cares for strong macros.
Okay, all right. So that's the way the street is reading the new governor. Well, Dalal Street, along with Mint Street, also welcomed in Urjit Patel as the new RBI governor. Deepak Parekh and former RBI governor C. Rangarajan believe that he's quite an excellent choice. We also caught up with Arvind Sanger of Geosphere Capital. And Arvind says that Urjit Patel will bring in continuity on the policy front, and that's perhaps the best takeaway for now.
It's the right choice because of continuity in RBI policies, stability in the system. Out of all the candidates that were talked about, I think the government, the finance minister and the prime minister have picked the right candidate. He's young, he's energetic, he's worked all over the place. He's worked in the government, in the finance ministry, he's worked in IDFC, in infrastructure. You know, the banking problems that are here today with us is due to infra-lending. He's worked at the Reserve Bank for over 3 years. He's worked in IMF. So he's the right choice.
It's an excellent choice. The government and the RBI have put in place a new monetary policy framework. And that is not without controversy also. Therefore, to make that new framework operational and function effectively, you need, as governor, someone who is committed to that policy framework and who can be more committed to it rather than Urjit Patel, who was the co-author of the new understanding.
Urjit Patel brings, in addition to credibility, is continuity. And therefore, I think as a person who has helped set the 4% inflation target, clearly he is not a dove who is going to roll over and satisfy the cravings of many in the private sector to have a sharp cut in interest rates no matter what the inflation is. So he's going to be tracking inflation, and if the data supports it and the monsoon, obviously, Urjit Patel represents the hawkish end of the names that were being speculated, but I think that's likely to be, relatively modest and relatively short-lived.